Is black women selling their souls for interracial relationships or marriages? Because I remember this white girl, guys. She was working at my first job with me. She was also a room attendant as me, and she was telling me her story about she was dating this Nigerian guy, and she dated him for a couple months, and then she had a child for him, and he was not playing his part as a father figure in her child life. And sometimes she said she would bring her daughter to the grandparents' home, and yeah. So sometimes when I'm looking back and I saw so much videos popping up on the internet speaking about black women preferring white guys. I know black women, we have our preference because sometimes when we date our kind, sometimes we're being abused, we're being taken out. I would not say it's all black men is like that. I'm talking from a black woman perspective, guys, because all my life I have dated black men. But sometimes we black women, sometimes on the internet I saw so much like NBA players, NFL players. And sometimes when I saw the ladies that they choose, sometimes it's sick. It's sick. It's sick to the stomach. Because I'm saying, why are they not choosing black women? They rather to go and choose another race over black women. Black women, we are beautiful. We have nice black women, because I know some black women, when they are well educated, they lose their ways. I know, guys, I'm speaking from a woman's perspective because I have seen so much on the internet. Yeah, you have some black women talking what a guy bring to the plate and stuff. I know a lot of black women, when they start make that money, they're so rude, they're so disrespectful to their black men. That's why when I see yes, guys, I'm not being hypocritical. Yes, when I see black women said, yes, they want a different race. Yes, they want mixed babies. Yes, guys, they want a different race, because even in my country, Jamaica, all these black ladies, they always said, I want a white guy. And it always puzzling to me, why you want a white guy? Said, looking at the internet now and seeing our men married into different species of women, they're not choosing their black women. And when those races of women get what they want divorce. They want to take everything from these black guys. I saw it all, and sometimes it hurts. But people choose who they want to be, who they want to love, who they want to be into a relationship with, guys. So sometimes, even Ashley Jenny, I know she have taken out in a terrible manner. Yes, guys, it's painful to even mention her name in this video, because I heard that hearsay cannot go to law. I heard that she said she want to marry to a white guy just like her mom, because her dad and Ashley mom and her dad, they broke up, and then Ashley mom go and marry to this white guy. So sometimes interracial relationship, they last for years, guys. Yes, they last for years, and sometimes some of them don't last for years, because I remember this content creator, her name is Gigi Beauty, and she's a beautiful black lady. 11 years she have been married to her husband, and she took him to Dubai, and on her 30th birthday he said he want a divorce. So sometimes when we black women, I think sometimes we pour into these other races of men. We pour in too much into them, and we are not pouring it into our black men. Because when we black women, when we are elevated, educated and everything, we start to shitting on our black men. I saw it so much. That's why sometimes, guys, I'm a little bit puzzled, I'm a little bit confused. Sometimes black men, they rather to be with other races. Yeah, even when I'm working in the hotel industry as a room attendant, I saw it so much. White ladies married to black guy, and sometimes I saw that respect that white ladies giving that black guy respect. Yes, yes. Because sometimes she would come and say, can you change my husband sheet? I remember the specific white lady. She's a beautiful white lady. She came and said, can you change my husband sheet and blah, blah, blah. And when I went to the went into the room, I realized that her husband was black. So sometimes it is like vice versa, guys. I'm not being hypocritical again, but it's like vice versa. People love who they want to love, but sometimes when the relationships getting sour, I think we must go our separate ways. Sometimes we can go to marriage counseling and try to work on it. But some men, they don't want to do it. Even the women, they just say, yes, enough, enough. Enough is enough. We have spent so much years together. Yes, even one of the time, my husband, we have been together for 23 years, married for 12 years. Now one of the time, I want to file for divorce because things was not going good in the relationship. And one of the time, I even move out of the house. So sometimes one person in the relationship is screwing another person over. Yes, guys, I'm talking from experience. That's why I love to share a part of my life with viewers and my subscribers, because there's a lot of women going through a lot of stuff. Because I know this specific friend, she was living with her husband and he just moved out. He just moved out. He leave everything on her for her to pay the mortgage and everything. So sometimes we're in our relationship, we have to open our eyes. We cannot say love, 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 love. Yes, and having kids, we have to open our eyes, because sometimes our partners are playing us like monopoly. Yes, guys, so we have to open our eyes. Yes, and try to protect our mental health, because I saw this beautiful woman. One morning I was going to work and I saw this beautiful light-skinned lady. She lost her mind. She was in rags, and I was saying to myself, what happened to that lady that she loses her mind? Sometimes our spouse hurt us so much that we just lose our minds. We are wandering on the streets, eating out of the garbage and stuff. Sometimes I saw so much of this in Canada. I said, we have to love each other. It's not the color of the skin. The color of the skin is not going anywhere. We can be black, we can be white, and we choose whosoever we want to date. So yes, guys, I get my point across. And anyway, guys, just love each other. Just pour into each other, but do not sit down into a toxic relationship and let your spouses drain her energy in 2026. Anyway, guys, please leave a comment on this video and just have a wonderful weekend. Bye.